Ladder golf, also known as ladder ball, and Bolo Toss is a popular game among people of all ages. It has been featured on Good Morning America, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, The Today Show, and Men's Health. We took the fun of ladder golf and brought it to the screen in Bolo Toss. It is a skill-based arcade game targeting casual gamers on tablets and smartphones. While ladder golf is fun in its simplicity, we wanted to take it to the next level for Bolo Toss. In a game, the possibilities are endless. The controls for Bolo Toss are pretty simple. All you do is press down on the bolo, drag it back, and let it go. The further you drag away from the pivot ball, the more power you will have when you release it. The angle of the rope between the two balls represents the angle that the bolo will travel when released. Once you get the hang of the slingshot motion, you'll be tossing bolos like a pro in no time. To make the game a little more challenging, we added in a wind variable. If you notice the number in the top left corner, that will indicate the wind's direction and strength. Right now, the negative sign means the wind is pushing toward the ladder and will push your shots a little further. If there is no negative, the wind will push your bolo back towards you. When the final UI is designed, we will indicate the wind's direction with an arrow. If you take a look in the bottom right-hand corner, you will notice a number followed by an X. This is your multiplier. For every bolo that you land on a ladder, this multiplier will increase by 1. But be careful, if you hit the ground, the multiplier will be reset. Each rung on the ladder has a separate point value. If you land a bolo of a different color on a rung, you will receive 1 point, which will be added to your score on the bottom left. However, if you match the correct color bolo on a rung, you will receive the amount of points that rung is worth times your current multiplier. So if you can get a decent multiplier going, you can rack up some serious points pretty quickly. The last thing I want to draw your attention to is the timer in the top right corner. Depending on the game mode, the amount of time you have will change, and in some modes there will be ways to add time as you play by hitting skill shots. We plan on having at least 4 different playable modes, but we are still developing the ideas and are not positive which ones will make it to the final game. The first mode will be the normal mode. It will progress through different areas, each having multiple levels within it. Each area will have its own unique theme music developed specifically for the game. As you progress through normal mode, it will gradually get more difficult by adding multiple ladders, moving ladders, varying obstacles, and more ball colors to match. You will advance through the levels by achieving a predefined score within the time limit. We plan on having multiple other modes including marathon mode, challenge mode, and chaos mode, where there will be so much going on, it will be chaos. Bolo Toss was made using Adobe Flash and ActionScript 3, and while it currently does not use any external frameworks, we are hoping to be able to get it working with the Starling framework from Gamua. We plan on having particle effects as well as point bursts every time you score. Adding in all these little details will bring an exciting flair to the vision we have for Bolo Toss.